Okay, welcome back to Say Less podcast with Keeley and Kernick and our special guest soon to come on this app. But first of all, Keels, what's been happening this week?
We've had a busy week, Kernick.
Yeah, I've had a little bit of a busy week.
You sounded a bit sick. You sound like me last week.
No, all good. Just carrying on the game, and then been working.
Yes.
Been busy doing trainer group programs.
Last week, this week?
Last week, yesterday we were on the Central Coast, and last one today at Sydney, New South Wales, which is exciting after this. A bit sad, but very excited.
Are they versing each other or not this?
No, not this year, just because Mill's been pregnant, a bit hard to organise, and we've had to put them a little towards the back end of the season. So we've just wrapped up with the 5 programs. But they've been great, all thanks to Westpac. But yeah, they've been so much fun. We've already had the sweetest messages from participants and their parents, and how much they've enjoyed the programs.
That is great. I miss going there. I haven't been this year.
Feel free to come down.
Well, the last one's today, but next year. Also, Monday night, very big night. Came last minute, but you cleaned up at the New South Wales Awards. What'd you get? You got Daily Telegraph's Players, what was it? People's Choice.
Yeah.
People's Choice. So everybody voted for Kernick as their People's Choice, and then also Player of the Year. So massive congratulations.
Thanks. Yeah, that's really nice. I didn't realise it was like the Players Player one, I thought that was really special.
Well, very well deserved. But you also went up for Jacob's Award because Dell was too shamed.
Seriously. So my brother got a award for country. I didn't even know what team he was playing in for starters, because he's played for
Northern Rivers.
Yeah, Northern Rivers Titans, but I don't know what comp that was. The country competition.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was trying to figure it out as I was walking up, and it came up on the screen. So got there in the end, but he was too busy on Mad Monday. He actually really wanted to come, but yeah, it was Mad Monday.
Yeah,
and they were up in Cairns.
Absolutely fair enough.
So I had to go up and accept the award. I tried to get Mum up there, but she was, too scared.
Delly's so funny. I was dying at her. Like, every time you're on a stage or like doing anything, you can guarantee Dell's like taking her own photos.
I know. I said, did you hear the part where I said I love you, Mum? And she's like, what? No.
She literally goes, nah? When did you say that?
I was like, watch the video back. But also, like, she was so scared to get up on the stage, but loves doing any filming. We've just done an episode on Fox, me and Keels, which is we've got 2 separate episodes, all created by Westpac, and they've just aired on KO. They're out now if you guys want to go watch. They're really, really cool. Anyway, Mum was in mine and absolutely loves doing anything like that, loves the camera, loves speaking, pretty much loves being the star. And then she wouldn't get up on stage.
You know what? She was the star of that little segment, and I thought she was great. But on stage, I think, sorry, Della, I'm going to chuck you under the bus here. Her heel broke on the way into going into the function. And I think she was nervous that when she was walking up to the stage, it'd break again.
She was.
I'd be scared about that.
Well, I told her, I said, Mum, take your shoe off so we can fix it. And she's like, I cannot do that. I'm standing in the middle of the casino. She wasn't even in the casino yet. We were like, because it was at the Star. She was just outside the elevators from the parking, and she was just like so ashamed to do it. And she goes, you wouldn't do it if it was you. And I was like, I think I would.
Yeah, we're feral. Like, we do not care. I feel like that's such like a classy thing. Whereas we'd just whip the heel off, bloody do it wherever. But we fixed it, a little bit of super glue.
Yeah, Keeley fixed it.
Always got to keep some super glue on you.
But yeah. But on to the Fox episode.
Actually, sorry, back to the casino. Little shout out Tasha Gale.
Oh, shout out Tasha Gale.
Found out she's a listener.
Yes. So little birdie told us that she, what did she say? She said to me, she actually said it directly to me behind the stage.
Little birdie.
I thought Lacey said it to us, but no, it was, she came up to me and she was just, sorry, Mill, to a little bit mean, but she reckons the podcast is funnier with just me and Keeley. So thanks, Tasha.
Thanks, Tasha.
It's probably because we can't really get a word in when Millie controls the whole show
Yeah,
in a good way.
in the best way. You probably get way smarter conversations happening. Actually, I saw somebody comment on our conversation last week. They go, geez, not much going on between the brain for these two. And I don't even think they said between the brain. Kernick, also, have you seen, it's pretty wild, the Super League, the hooker for York getting sent off?
I have seen, didn't realise she was a hooker. Is it a hooker thing?
I feel like that
Round
is
the back
very
with the
hooker
ref?
behaviour, saying that to the ref. Like, not that I ever
Can
would.
you please
Disrespectful.
say that?
Okay, she said something along the lines of, which one are you shagging? And nobody heard, well, you couldn't hear it. The only reason you could hear it is because the ref repeated it back and said, I'm not having that. I'm not having you ask me which one of them am I shagging.
You know what? That's really funny. Surely the ref's laughing about that.
Okay, absolutely can't be having that. Absolutely not.
You actually can't. I imagine one of the girls said that to Belinda or Casey.
Oh, that's like, I reckon it'd be a few weeks for
And
sure.
Super League's like their main competition over there.
That is like,
It's very disrespectful.
it is so bad.
I think it was more funny that it's asking shagging. You know?
Yeah, but apparently it was in like the last minute too. So
So what's the outcome for the poor hooker?
the poor hooker, the poor ref, bloody hell. I don't know.
Okay,
haven't
if you were judiciary,
If I was
what are you
judiciary,
doing?
you know what? You're gonna need to stamp that out of the game.
You do
So I'd be giving it 2 weeks
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
I like it.
on the sidelines. Really think about your actions.
Do you know how York's going over there in the competition?
No idea, but I'm really interested in Super League at the moment.
Yes.
Not
Yeah.
that interested, but
So how does their competition run? Do you know?
no, that's what I'm trying to find out. I know there's like the Challenge Cup and then there's like the competition, but
Challenge Cup, what's that?
I think it's like Charlie, do you know?
Yeah, it's like a tournament. Every team, like all the like local clubs play it as well.
Is it like a knockout?
It's not that tournament.
It's a knockout tournament. It seems really sick, but I want to just know how it's all ran. Like, what if is it privately owned? Is it housed? Like, I just want to know everything about the Super League. I just feel like it'd be so sick to have that opposite side of the season to the NRLW.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool to be able to get players go back and forth.
Yeah.
Obviously, UK players could go back home, like Paige Travis and I'm having a mental blank.
Holly Dodd.
Holly Mae Dodd.
There's a couple of them now.
Yes, well, those players can go back, play at home with their mates,
Yeah.
come back over, vice versa. Girls from this competition, NRLW, might have the chance to go over there and play. It'll also strengthen their competition as well, which essentially should hopefully strengthen their maybe England team.
And realistically, like the NRLW for depth at the moment is struggling a little bit, only because we've just expanded.
It could also give girls with an English background the chance to go play over there and to be surrounded by,
Familiar.
in that competition, familiarise themselves, and then be able to represent England. But at the moment, I don't know if that's what the English
There's
team
just a
want.
gap. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
they don't want any players from Australia, picking any players from Australia, essentially.
Yeah.
So that could probably help bridge the gap and, like you said, familiarise both England and players over here. That could be a really interesting idea.
That could be so cool. Now, would you play the NRLW season in the summer months, or would you do it the opposite way around? Like, would you keep our season where it is?
I really like playing alongside the men and how it lines up grand final days. Semis.
Yeah.
That's really exciting, and I think we get a lot of traction from that. But also playing over in, imagine we went and played in the UK in Europe summer. I think that would be more of a, you're going for a holiday, not for footy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we would have to keep things the way they are.
Yeah. But then you get 2 winters, 2 winters. But anyway, more footy chat, different code. Sorry about my voice still, guys. It's still need a big stick. Thanks, Robbie. Anyway, Rugby World Cup's happening at the moment. Have you seen the concussion mouth guards that everybody's been wearing?
I have seen a little bit of it. Is there only certain teams wearing them?
That's a good question. I know people are definitely wearing them.
Yeah. So what they are is they've created this new technology where they've, correct me if I'm wrong, it's a mouth guard and it's got a technology in there so it can recognize a head knock,
Well, impact.
Yes. And then it flashes and then they get pulled off for a HIA.
Yeah. So that's the thing. If the mouth guard's flashing, they get pulled off for a HIA. I hate it.
Yeah.
I feel like how many times do you get hit, big impact, where you probably get hit in the like region where your mouth guard would be flashing, but you're not nowhere near concussed or are rattled at all.
I think it's so. I feel like we're not going to know until like 10 years down the track how much of a difference. Not even how much of a difference, but like obviously concussion is such a serious topic.
Yeah.
And what they're trying to do is, I get it, and the right thing.
Yeah.
But for example, a girl got pulled off for a HIA because her mouth was flashing, and then went through the whole procedure and then she was sweet.
Yeah. But it's just like, I feel like you can't have a set standard thing as in an impact amount because everybody's so individual. Like there's people that would get a little tap on the jaw and they're gone. And then other people have very, solid head like collision and they're sweet. Yeah. It's so individual that I feel like you can't blanket, especially for a World Cup. Like it's pretty hectic. If you say a mouth guard's flashing in the final, the grand final of the World Cup, you have to come off for a HIA, 100% that you are not rocked. That would be like, I would not get over that.
I think it'd be very interesting to see the results from someone that's worn that mouth guard their whole life and played with it their whole career and then the outcome post-career. I know, but it's such a long process and I think that's what they're trying to obviously do is to prevent post-career.
Yeah, I hate that. It's like, what?
I hate safety.
Oh, no. It's like you can be honest with your own head knocks though.
Yes.
Like that's the thing. You can be honest with it. You don't need a mouth guard to control you or like a bloody people outside controlling you. For example,
Jess had a delayed concussion in Origin.
Yes.
So she got hit in her first, like one of her first runs, and then her symptoms were about 20 minutes delayed towards the back end of the first half, and she was having blurry vision, couldn't see. And so from that first hit and then all the little hits that happened in between, would they have had a worse effect if she would have just got pulled off from the start?
Yeah, exactly. That's true. But it's like, it's so case to case. It's like, I do not like the concept of that you blanket everybody with this mouth guard. You know what I'd do? I'd take my mouth guard out. I would not wear a mouth guard. Seriously.
Yeah.
If you're at risk in a grand final of a World Cup of getting pulled off, that's what, seriously, sorry, kids at home. But I just feel like then you're leading to even more unsafe behaviour.
Yeah, it'd be cool to see the whole science behind it and how it's all actually working. But yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should have done some more research on that.
More research. We've done absolute minimal research, nothing at all. We've just seen like an article saying a girl got pulled off and then was fine.
I've seen a few clips, but not too much. Anyway, moving on to some more footy. We recapping the weekend that's just gone, round 9. We had our first golden point of the year, I believe.
Really? Was that the first one?
I think so. Raiders West Tigers. Zahara's 50th game too.
Wait, no, that wasn't the first. There was one that was a draw.
Anywho, first golden point win.
First winner, yeah.
We had Raiders versus Tigers and it was a 17-16 win. Zahara in her 50th game got the field goal.
Nice. I remember when Z was at the Roosters.
Nice.
And we were actually, it wasn't golden point, but it was getting down to the last minutes, I think. And Z slotted this field goal against Eels at Newcastle. Seriously, so nonchalant. Like, I was like, did she even get it? Like, I couldn't even tell from the edge. And she's turned around and she's just gone.
That is so hurt.
And I was like, did you get it? Like, let me know. Because she was just no reaction. Just like the run back to kick-off position. It was so funny.
We were playing before that and then I think that must have been the first field goal in NRLW history because I remember everybody being like, oh my God, she got it. Like, it was crazy.
It was pretty far out as well. That's why I was like, I don't know what's going on. But
No, that was, they're on a win streak, three in a row.
Of course, and we've got them next week. It always
Yes.
seems to happen. They start going on the incline. It's always a tough game against us.
It is always a tough game. Dragons Warriors. Dragons back into the winning circle. Had a win, 26-18.
Nice.
Didn't get to see that game. We were prepping. We went up to Townsville. Had a win there, 30-0.
Yeah, Townsville, love that place. Beautiful weather. This was also such a tough game. Again, the scoreline does not actually reflect on the game because I reckon we got tries like in the last 10.
Yeah.
But it was like 8-0 at halftime, probably 12-0 for 50 minutes of the game.
Yes.
It was seriously that it was so tough. That was probably one of the hardest games I've played this year. I was in the trenches for the first 15 minutes.
I'm with you. Well, the first 15, I think there was one stoppage. It was just back and forth. Ball was in play. They were getting to their kick. We were getting to our kick.
And we knew that was going to
very
be the case
continuous.
because they're such a fit team and they work hard. But yeah, that was tough.
It was tough. I'm glad it wasn't in the daytime too, you know. Then another Golden Point game.
Crazy. Yeah, Shantae, youngest person to ever kick a field goal.
Great stat.
I don't know, I saw that stat
Sharks v
somewhere.
Knights. Yeah, I saw that too. Random stats. What was crazy was in the last 8 minutes, Sharks came back from an 18-4 deficit in the last 8 minutes.
Deficit. Nice. Yeah, that is crazy. To bring it up to Golden Point, Brookie Anderson scored under the post. She thought she put her team ahead, but she actually made it even.
Oh, did she not know?
Yeah, she put it on a story. I'm going, Brookie, babe. But she scored to make it even, and then they went into
What did she put on her story?
I think she put on a story going, when you thought you got your team ahead.
That's so funny. You know what? Sometimes it's really hard to know what the score is. If the score is not visible, like sometimes they'll have the big screen and it'll be like above the big screen on another screen.
Yeah, at
and
Central Coast Stadium, sorry.
It was so hard to see that.
Terrible.
And I remember being like, what is the score? So
Yep.
that's not too crazy, but anyway, that was a good win for the Sharks. Bronx Bulldogs, very dominant Broncos.
Shamozzle.
Shamozzle it was. That's
Meeks, Freaky Meeky, how many tries
4
did she get?
tries. 4.
Jesus,
Insane.
Meeks.
Insane. And then
Settle
Titans
down, girl.
Eels. This was a very big game for both teams. I think it was they were on the same point, so it would have pushed one into the top 6. Titans had a pretty dominant win. I feel like
Titans just look like they've got their groove back. It's good to see Fui back in there.
yeah, she's doing so well.
Yeah, they just look like they're back, you know?
Yeah, and I know we speak about her a fair bit on this, but Phoenix, she's
Phoenix,
a
yeah.
freak.
Yeah, she's so great. You were loving her on the weekend.
She was just doing stuff that you just like.
She's just
so
a-
natural.
She's a footy
athletic.
player. Yeah. And like to be brave enough to actually have a scoop from dummy half when you're that young, 18, I feel like, not speaking for outside backs, but that's a scary thing to do, you know?
On the try line.
On the try
When
line.
people are screaming for the ball.
Yeah.
Yes.
But she saw it, backed herself, scored. It was a huge hole, so she made the right decision. But that's so good. I love that for her.
Yeah. She's very impressive.
Yeah.
All right. Round 10. God, it's gone quick. Let's do a little preview. So first game, we're the first game of the
Kicking off the weekend.
kicking off the weekend. How sick we were playing before the Roosters Rabbits.
Yeah. And I've played before them once when we versed Dragons.
When I was at the Dragons.
Yes, and it was the first ever game at Allianz, which was really cool. And I just remember because obviously that game was sold out, and there was so many people there.
Well, it was the time where there was all the sin bins. I don't know if you remember that game, but there was like 6 sin bins
Oh yes,
in the men's game. It was
yes,
hectic.
That's right.
It was so sick. So I'm looking forward to playing,
Same,
and then
I'm looking forward
be
to it
cool
as well.
to stay back for that game too.
Bit of a shorter turnaround as well, Saturday to Friday. It hurts.
With the travel too.
the travel.
But you know what? I'm looking forward to it. It'll be good. If you're around Allianz, get down there. Dragons Cows. This is a very tight match. I feel like Dragons made some massive decisions last week to leave out Racine and a few other positional things. I think Hannah Southwell's back as well, just super important for them. Cows have also made some tough decisions this week with Rosie Kelly stepping into the number 7 jersey. I think I've actually got the Dragons in this game. It's going to be at Wynn Stadium too. I think Dragons will potentially blow them out in the second half, get a fair few tries on them.
I think this is going to be such a tight game. I think, honestly, I'm going to go Cows. I reckon they're such a fit pack, and that was such a tough game against them. Like, I just think they're going to be able to just stay in it a little bit longer.
Sweet. All right, then we got Bulldogs and Sharks. I've got the Sharkies in this one. It's at a core. Must be a double header. Yeah, I've got the Sharks on this. I think they've definitely found their groove a bit more at the back end of the season. They're doing well. And I think Bulldogs, unfortunately, are struggling a bit with depth. Obviously, injuries have plagued the comp. But, yeah, they're just a super young team. I think Sharks will be too experienced for them.
Yeah, I'm going Sharkies as well.
Brisbane and Warriors over in Hamilton. I've got Brisbane in this. They're just looking very, very strong.
Yeah, I'm going Bronx. They're Robbo's not
resting
playing.
Robbo,
yeah,
yep.
Resting Robbo. So Shanae's able to slide into the centre, which I'm actually really excited to watch her play. Crazy that that's your backup because Shanae's like an absolute freak.
Yeah, literally origin.
Yeah,
Origin
exactly.
outside back.
So it's really good to see her be able to get a full game under her belt and starting because she's come back from injury.
Yeah. There's
that-
a lot of girls from New Zealand in the Broncos team as well, so they'll hopefully have family there, but they'll be looking to put on
It'll be a
clinic,
very
I
big
reckon,
game.
little show. Knights and Titans.
5th and 6th on the ladder.
That is crazy. That's a interesting game. Oh gosh, at Newey, which I feel like's always an advantage for Newcastle. I think Titans. I'm gonna say
I was going to
Titans.
say Titans too,
Yeah,
but I'll go Newey just a bit.
be different.
opposite.
Newey are on the back of a fair few losses now, and
Yeah.
Titans are on the opposite end where they've had a few wins. So I just think Titans. Hopefully, Sienna Lafipo is back. She's such a big inclusion for them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Titans get the
I'm
win.
going to say Knights.
Last game of the round, Eels, Tigers. I've got Eels for this one.
I'm going Tigers. I'm going our girl Kez. Just to be different again.
Just to be different. So that wraps us up for round 10 predictions. We didn't speak about last round. Obviously, our captain, Isabel Kelly, suffered a pretty serious injury with her face and her teeth. Thankfully, no broken jaw though. So it's a bit unknown with where she's at the moment, but I know a lot of people were very concerned with how she's going and whatnot.
She's all like she was able to travel back home with us. I think she posted on her story pretty gruesome photo of her teeth. It's just her bottom teeth that got pushed up, which was crazy because I remember being on the field saying Izzy's lost her teeth and Pammy, our yellow shirt on the field, like looking through the grass for teeth. And I was like,
everybody's just looking like, is she doing what we think she's doing?
But anyway, they were still in her mouth, which is good. It was actually the wire on the back of her teeth that saved her teeth, which was very lucky from having braces, isn't it?
Yep.
But yeah, so
thankfully no broken jaw. Hopefully she's on the bed, but yeah, I know a lot of people were really concerned and so were we. So love our girl Izzy. Hopefully quick recovery for her.
Yeah, so we'll be missing her this week.
We will miss her. You'll be captain this week, so you can challenge what you like.
Captain's challenge.
Guess what? Challenge. Referee. I just spat. Referee, I challenge you.
I wonder who I've got.
We'll tell. Let's
Belinda challenge.
Let's have a look.
Casey challenge.
I will say, I made you challenge ones last week. I think you're going to challenge anyway, but I straight away wanted to breathe. I'm like, challenge.
So when that happened, it was Izzy off by then?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't realise because
That's why I told you.
Well, I said challenge and when he did it, I was like, wow, he actually listened to me this time. Because I'll say it all the time if I can hear Izzy saying it.
Yeah.
But I just get worried because she's out on the edge, they won't hear her.
Yes. So it gets very frantic
And
when
like
people want to challenge.
Yeah. And like I am vice captain, so I feel like I sort of have the,
Yeah.
you know, the badge to
Authority,
do that.
yes. Great news though, Belinda. We do have Belinda.
Awesome. Belinda challenge. But no, so sometimes when I'm saying it, Izzy's on they don't listen to me. But I'm just like, okay, but are you listening to our captain?
Yeah.
Just because she's so far away.
Well, and because of the time, you don't want to miss it.
Yes.
So that's why I get nervous. And I'm like, if somebody's saying challenge, I'm like, challenge, ref, she's saying challenge. Like, I get crazy.
Yeah, but I didn't work out that she was off, and that's why he was listening to me. I just thought,
yes. Wow, I've
nice.
stepped up in the world.
It's nice to be listened to.
Yeah. So,
All right, Belinda, get ready. Challenge.
no, hopefully there's no challenges needed.
Yes,
but,
that's true.
you know,
If I make a mistake and I'm going to challenge, you know why.
she'll burn it for sure.
I'm embarrassed.
Anyway, any recommendations for the week?
My recommendation for the week, I do have one actually. And it comes with a story. Go get your hair trimmed. It is fresh cut. I went on Fox last week for Westpac to launch my episode that came out with them, which was awesome. And I was getting my hair done by this sweet hairdresser. She's beautiful, so no hate for her, but she was so funny. And she's just like, alrighty, babe, I'm just going to let you know you've got a lot of split ends. I told her, I was like, yeah, I'm getting my hair done on Monday before the awards. But yeah, reco of the week, go get your hair cut.
That is savage.
It is pretty funny, hey?
Yes.
I didn't think it was rude. Like, I thought it was really funny, but everyone that I've told, they're going, that is so rude. But I think it was just like,
Honest.
that's really nice.
Very honest.
Imagine if I wasn't aware of that when I did my hair every single day, but I was very well aware.
Most people are. Anyway, my recommendation, it's not something I personally, did you hear that?
Through the
That's
mind.
my stomach. It's not, I personally haven't had it, but I'm really, really looking into it. A palate expander device.
Okay.
I've been in a hole on TikTok
Yeah,
looking
my
at
friend
it.
had that when she had braces in year 7.
Yeah, well, you get it as an adult. It's a bit different. But I'm a little
Do you
bit
know
nervous.
what she's talking about, Charlie?
I'm really nervous
It's an
because I've got
expander on the top of the roof of your mouth that you get before you have braces when your teeth are too crowded as a 12-year-old.
Okay, listen. You are, hey? Thank you, but they're getting a bit crowded, and because I've got to get my wisdom teeth out, I'm thinking I should just do this.
But
the
doesn't
only
that
issue,
open up more room?
yes, but that you got to expand the palate. So the thing is, but I've got a narrow palate. I'm going to see an orthodontist about this because
Any orthodontist
they're crowded and they just
listening
keep
out there?
getting crowded, and I'm getting annoyed about it. So, what you got to do is you crank it
Yeah.
every day, or there's different
I
amounts.
thoroughly remember my best friend having to do that.
Yes, but what's crazy about it is, which is why I'm trying to like get the process rolling now so that I can do it in the off season, is when it expands, however much you want to expand it is how big the gap is in your front 2 teeth.
Oh my God.
So for the first you can do it relatively quickly. So for the first 2 months, you could have a 10 millimeter gap in your 2 front teeth. And then you get your braces to move it back or your Invisalign to move it back.
But you want the gap, don't you?
I do not want the gap, no.
What? I thought that would be so chav.
No, I used to have a big gap. Hey? Kate Moss, that's hot.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
hot.
Little petite lady as well. Model. Anyway, so I'm contemplating that
well.
as well. The only thing is, because it's on the top of your tongue or the top of your roof, you have a really bad lisp for a while.
Yeah.
So
No, for the whole time.
yeah, but it's like you have it in for 3 months. So I'm hoping, I sound like absolute caca at the minute anyway with this friggin' sickness I've had for the last 3 weeks. So just add a little lisp to it, add a little front gap and do it in the off season. And then I'll look great next year. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Anyway, if you're interested, have a look on TikTok, palette expander. It is so interesting. But in a spiral.
Is that how you came across it? You scrolled past it on TikTok?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Nice.
All right. Well, that wraps us up.
We need to do the Rory thing.
Oh,
hey?
sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
So what do we go?
Yeah, that wraps us
Up
up.
next, we've got...
Yeah.
Yeah. Up next, we've got the superstar Rory Owen joining us from the Parramatta Eels and also a Queenslander.
Also, Taryn Aiken's number one fan.
Number one fan, huge fan, Taryn. Just to let
Huge,
you know,
huge
if
fan.
you haven't known already, your teammate loves you.
Yeah.
So on our Westpac player spotlight coming up, we've got Rory Owen from the Parramatta Eels, also Queensland origin superstar. She tells us all about her first try she scored clean through the hole on our right side.
She also tells us a bit about what she does off the field. Very, very impressive young lady. And we find out more thanks to Westpac.
She's a very smart cookie, isn't she? But yes, all thanks to Westpac. It takes a little Westpac. Today we've got our player spotlight on Rory Owen from the Parramatta Eels. Welcome on the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
No, also Queensland representative.
Yep.
Yes.
Queenslander.
How's your week been?
Good. Yep. Only early Wednesday, so haven't achieved much. But back end of the week is going to be big.
Are you a morning person? Is this an early start?
I think a bit of an early start. Especially now I'm injured. I'm not up
Yep.
doing much.
Yes. Well, speaking of the injury, how's it going? And
Good.
tell us about what injury you have.
I fractured my ankle and then I also did my syndesmosis. But I think it's 6 to 8 weeks recovery. And I'm on week 4. So
Oh, wow, that's
halfway,
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ankle's healing. I'm still in a moon boot. You have to be in a moon boot, I think, for 6 weeks. But
Yeah.
I think I'm pulling it off pretty well.
Yeah. So the moon boot like stiffens it up, hey? Did you have surgery?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't have to have surgery because it displaced backwards, I think.
Yep.
Which is a good way to displace it.
Yeah.
It just means I don't roll it again, I think. It protects it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
So, and it was from a hip drop, hey?
I think so. I don't there was a few girls in it.
Yeah.
But my half got hip dropped that game too, and she did a syndesmosis
Yeah.
also.
Yeah, you guys have been pretty like unlucky with injuries at
Yeah.
Parramatta. I feel
It's
like
not being good.
as a comp, like you guys have been hit pretty hard, Warriors. What's it been like in at Para at the moment? How's everybody's energy levels and what's the vibe around training?
Well, I haven't seen them since Titans game on Sunday.
Yeah.
But going into Titans, it was all right. Like, you know, everyone's annoyed at injuries, but we've brought up a lot of young players, and they're really good. So happy to have them. Yeah, I think it's fine. Like,
Were you able to go back up to the Gold Coast?
I didn't know.
Yeah.
But I went. We played Broncos
Yeah.
after I did it, and because I'm from Brisbane, so I went home anyway.
So tell us how did you get started at the Para? What was your journey like into rugby league and moving down from Queensland into Sydney?
Yeah, so I moved down to Sydney for uni, and then I started playing rugby union at Sydney Uni. And then from there, my manager Dave was like, oh, you should sign with me and I'll get you a contract with the Parramatta Eels. And that was at the end of my first ever rugby season playing rugby union. I was like, that would be awesome. Like, there's no way. And then, he got me a contract and the next year I drove out to Parramatta,
Bloody
started
Dave
training.
Prentice, eh?
That
And then debut.
So how did you what were you doing before sevens?
Yeah, I came from athletics and touch footy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
What events in athletics?
big runner. 400 was my best, I'd say.
Oh,
But
that is gross.
That is probably the worst event in athletics.
yeah, wait, I always used to
800.
vomit, but
Vomit.
you get that I don't know.
Yeah.
And at the end I'd vomit, but
So did you very well in 1.2s, things like that?
yeah, wait, that's what everyone's like, oh, I hate the 1.2. And I'm like, guys, I actually love it.
Yeah,
Like,
you'd be so used to
so
that,
enjoyable.
lactic
Like,
acid.
I'm having fun.
Oh my goodness.
That's crazy.
That's the first person I've heard say that.
Every
Maybe
time.
Sam
I'm like,
Bremner.
oh. Like, I'll have a
So you grew up playing a lot of touch, and
Yeah.
then so what school did you go to up in Queensland? And
yeah.
you're here for uni.
Yeah.
What are you studying? Did you think that it's going to be a very packed question, but I'd love to
Chuck some
know.
questions.
Yeah, like how you grew up. Did you think that you were going to be playing footy as a career?
No, I think my dad was super into health and fitness. Like he's very like if you've heard of Almond Mom, he's like an almond dad. He's like up
Love
for a
that.
run. But I think we kind of all knew it's so hard to make it in sport and I'll never make it. But pretty much I just went to Ipswich Girls Grammar, which is kind of in Ipswich, just outside of Brisbane.
Yeah.
And then I moved down to Canberra Girls Grammar and lived in Canberra for a bit and then finished school at St. Margaret's in boarding school in Brisbane. I kind of just did athletics. What was the next? Oh, and then for uni, I do engineering. And so I think my parents were like, always do sport, but you should focus on school because you probably won't make it in sport.
Okay, sorry, engineering is hectic.
Yeah, mate, it's so hard.
Have you seen the photos of people when they're like first year of engineering, like 6th year of engineering, and they're like transformation?
Yeah, and they're just like all like beard growing out. I think I've seen that on TikTok or something. Yeah, it's
What year are you into?
I'm 4th year.
Well,
but
you're
I
still
think,
looking good.
Yeah, I think I'll take longer. Like I started, especially with Origin in first sem, I started doing it part-time.
Yeah.
Which it would be so hard not to.
Yeah. What is the job you want to go into engineering?
I think
someone that didn't go to uni.
I'm not sure. Well, while I've been doing engineering, I was like, I don't think this is for me. And it's so hard with footy because I think like you focus so much on footy. So I got injured and I've overloaded now. I picked up so much uni.
Yeah.
And it kind of went Origin, Eels, and then injury, and I've rocked up this sem. And I'm sitting in these classes and I can't sit still. Like I want to get up and move around. No one's laughing. Like I was trying to talk to my friend I hadn't seen in ages, and the tutor's like, stop it. Like and I was like, what? At training you can just like have a laugh, you can go for a run.
You know what? That's why I stopped liking like year 11 because everybody got really serious and I'm like,
it's so
I just want to
difficult.
have fun.
Yeah.
You're doing that in engineering. It's probably like, can
really
this girl
hard.
get kicked out?
But yeah, I don't know.
That's crazy. So do you think you will finish your degree?
Yeah. I've locked back in.
Okay.
It was like the first 2 weeks was really hard.
Yeah.
You know, going back to uni and like now I'm full-time, like 5 subjects, whereas I was doing 2 when I was playing footy, even though I still rehab and train. But I've gone back to 5 subjects. It was just that I needed that 2 weeks to work out that you have to be quiet and do your work. Yeah. But now I'm back.
So funny.
I'm on the uni grind.
Yeah.
You moved around a lot. Did you say you moved to Canberra?
Yeah.
What was the reason to go down there?
My mum was principal of Canberra Girls Grammar, so the principal's daughter. It was just cold. I was only there for a year and 3 terms. Yeah. So not the longest. No.
That's crazy. And sorry.
Did you like it down there?
Yeah. I think I love Queensland the most.
Yeah, that's so fair.
And I miss home, yeah. And I was used to the warm weather. I don't know. And it was hard being the principal's daughter, I think, because everyone's like, what? This girl? She's going to tell her mum everything.
Yeah.
I was like, I swear, guys, I won't.
And sorry, was she the principal at the Brisbane school you went to?
No, she moved to Sunshine Coast Grammar.
Yeah.
And I bought it at St. Margaret's.
Yeah.
We parted ways. I couldn't do it anymore.
That's so fair.
Too cool.
That'd be so hard. Just on Origin, so you made your debut this year. How did you find out you were making your debut?
I don't even remember. I think, I was just going up to those training camps. I don't know. Surely, you
didn't get a call or anything?
I assume.
That's all right. So not super memorable. Speaking about,
the coach called me.
Just saw it on the team list on NRL app. Speaking of your debut, one of the craziest things I've seen on the field as we've ran out, you smiling, waving at Jess.
Everyone said I did this. I think it was all a blur. I was just too excited. I don't even, because my friend was like, oh, you waved at Jess. I was like, I don't remember doing that.
It's so funny because Jessie's she's reminds me of you. She's
100%.
very bubbly and carefree, but she wigs out. She goes, I think Rory was trying to get in my head.
No, I'm a cyberbullier. I couldn't do it in real life.
Oh, that is so funny.
I think I was just excited. I knew I was marking her because you always study the team. I was like, oh my gosh, my enemy.
me and you. So start of Origin, everybody's running out. Rory's waving at Jess with a smile on her face to your opposite number.
And also Jess had never met you before. And
I felt like we were pals, you know? I knew who she was.
We got to Roosters training and Jess told her, she goes, yeah. Jess told Taryn, was like, yeah, she was definitely trying to psych me out. And Taryn's like, no.
She has no clue.
That is probably the funniest thing I've heard on the field, especially just because it's Origin. Club would be like,
Origin,
funny,
like
but-
you have so much hatred towards the other team.
Yeah.
I feel like that is
Yeah.
like I love all like especially the Bronx girls. I love playing Roosters Bronx, but like I hate them when we play Origin. I hate Romy when I play Origin.
Yeah.
Wow. If I had my time again, like I'm gonna change some things. There'll be no waving.
That's so
I'll be a
funny.
bit more, angry.
I think that's you. You should do that. That should be a little signature thing at the start of the game.
Yeah, for
guys.
sure.
That actually would get into my head. If the hooker did that to me, I'd be like, is she serious?
I'd be like, me? Are you waving at me? You must love me.
Just wave at her. What was your favourite part of Origin?
I think meeting all the girls, because I went straight into para. I didn't know like any Queensland girls really, do we? Like, so I was like, wow, like I love all my friends from Queensland who also play rugby now.
Yeah.
I think definitely scoring a try was the best
Yeah.
one. And it just went straight through.
Yeah.
I never,
Right.
I never really run that, I don't know. And playing with Taryn, she was
Yeah.
so good. My hero.
She-
I always like, as soon as she DMs me, I'm like, hey Taryn, like, I love you.
I miss you.
I try and be really obvious, so she knows. She's got one fan, probably many, but
Oh, no, we love playing with her too. So
she's so good.
Yeah. How long are you at Para for?
I'm signed till next year.
So
2026.
November 1, we can.
Well, do you ever see yourself going back to Queensland, going back home, or is like your whole base down here now because of uni?
Yeah, that's hard. I think in Sydney, Para's done so much for me. Like, that's definitely my Sydney club. It would be if I, had to move home or like,
Yeah.
which I've considered. I mean, I love Queensland. I think a lot of people I know, once you leave Queensland, you always want to go back. Yeah, so I would maybe go back to Queensland.
Yeah.
I mean, I love
Lifestyle.
it. I love the sunny coast. I love
It's so beautiful up there. We just came back from Townsville. The weather
I know.
is honestly just the best.
It's my favourite.
So are you from the Sunshine Coast? Like, or is your mum there?
My family lives on the sunny coast now. I'd probably live in the sunny.
It's so nice. That is like such a beautiful part of the world.
That's what, it's so good. Like, I just go home and it's like a holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah, very
Love
true.
that. Oh, nice.
Okay, back to education-wise.
Yeah.
So after footy, you said probably don't want to get into something with engineering. Do you have any idea what avenue you'd want to go down?
I was considering, like, I think engineering is so broad and you do so many subjects. Like, you do a lot of maths, you do a lot of science, that I'm pretty sure you can go into many things. I think sales.
Sales. Are you kidding?
Do you never get a uni for that?
Yeah.
Wait, so
because I do
engineering
biomedical,
sales?
because I do biomedical engineering, you sell biomedical devices.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Or
you
there's
need to actually
also-
know what you're talking
yeah.
about.
So you have to have done it.
Okay, I have zero idea what you've actually just said.
Or like
Biomedical devices. So what's that, like a heart?
cochlear implants is
Okay, gotcha.
the example everyone gives.
Okay.
Yeah. Like any device that goes in your body or helps your body.
Oh, so you'd consider
Or drugs, like pharmaceuticals.
Being, okay.
You can sell pharmaceuticals.
Okay.
Legally. So
And like another one is regulations. It's like you go in and you check they're doing everything right.
That would be good.
Yeah.
that is so crazy.
Because at least
and
you're still doing something.
yeah.
Yeah.
That is like so very niche.
It's so neat.
It is.
But I think there's a large amount of people doing it.
So that's
What's a-
what you see yourself doing after football.
I'm not sure.
just see how it goes.
Hopefully I stay in football
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then ride off the cone and just
Yeah. So that's so would you ever do anything like related to footy, like post career? Do you think?
I don't know. I think I'd have to. I'm not sure. I don't think I could coach, if that's an option. I could hang around the environment, maybe. Yeah.
Blue shirt.
What's that? Is that the person who runs on water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And messages.
Messages.
No.
I feel like you could do like well-being.
Yeah.
You're a very happy person.
No, but I don't think I want to be.
That's so fair.
I've the person who does the drone. Yeah, I've considered that. Like, I'd like to be on my laptop doing technology.
Okay, what about stats?
You're an engineering
yeah,
girl at heart.
Stats.
Stats.
I've considered that. And you need maths to do stats, like mathematicians.
A lot.
Yeah.
Yes, I can see that. Stats.
Nice.
Okay.
If you guys know anyone,
We've worked it out.
just send them my way.
You know what? By the time, like, how old are you?
21.
Okay, like literally in 10 years, NRLW will be full time.
You're right.
They'll need a full time stats
A
person.
stats person. And that's where I'll come in.
Yes.
Thanks. Thanks,
Keep
guys.
it around.
I
Life
love that
path
we figured
sorted.
that out for you.
Wait, this is actually a clever idea, though.
Stats.
And it works well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Side
hit up a
of
few people.
sales. You do
Yeah.
that on the side. You know?
Well, I can give up on sales. That was just a small... I hadn't really thought about it. You put me on the spot. I thought of sales. And I was like,
Okay, that's crazy. You haven't thought about it. You're at uni. Like,
doing uni.
So what's everyone else in your degree going into?
Yeah. Everyone has done it. So everyone's a bit ahead of me. So they've been doing 4 subjects a sem, and I've been doing 2. And all my friends, like my pals my age, have done internships. Actually, luckily, I'm in a group where no one knows. So they're actually ahead of me and still have no idea. But the serious groups, I think internships, I'm not really sure. I think you get into like your internship and you like put your head down and...
Internship at like a company?
Oh yeah, you have to, so at Sydney Uni, you have to do, I think, 210 hours of work experience.
Oh gosh.
Paid or unpaid though.
Oh, okay. So you can just get a job.
Yeah.
Nice.
But you just have to report on it back to the uni.
Yeah. Sounds very difficult.
that is just so out of our world. I can't even tell you.
I think
like,
that's probably like the
You should enroll.
no.
I can
no
help
thanks. But I feel
I
like
don't
this
think
is
she's 12.
probably.
Did you laugh?
I don't want to like say smartest, but this is probably the most advanced uni degree we've had on the
Yeah.
show, or that I really know of. In
There would
footy.
be cleverer.
A lot of the time, like a lot of
There would
girls
be much.
study like teaching or
Yes.
like
I wish I did
nursing.
teaching.
You really?
Yeah, anytime I hear people talk about teaching, I'm like, now that's something I could have done. My mum was also a teacher.
Oh right, principal,
They started as
teacher, now principal.
I think teaching is a good one.
Is she still a principal?
Yeah.
And do you have
That's
any
in
siblings?
Yeah, I have an older brother. He's very clever.
Really? What does
Yeah,
he
he
do?
just got admitted into law,
wow.
which is when they become a solicitor.
Yep.
Anyone know that?
Yep.
Is that? Yeah.
What law is he wanting to do?
Not sure. He's working. I'm pretty sure he's working for an ex-Bronco player, but I'm not sure.
So it's just you two?
Yeah.
And
Small family.
did he play sport growing up?
Yeah, we were a big tennis family, so he stayed in tennis.
Tennis?
Yeah. It's just so hard to make it. You have to give up.
That is tough
Like,
though.
it's so competitive. And long distance running. Yeah, we always did middle distance, like cross country.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool.
Nice.
So you played a lot of tennis growing up.
Yeah, I would say there were times tennis was my biggest sport. I reckon tennis, yeah, was my main, and athletics.
So what age did you stop doing tennis?
I played school the whole way. You know how you're in like first? I don't know. So I was always in opens tennis, but
Yeah.
I tried going to tournaments and stuff, but I was never the greatest.
Yeah. I wouldn't even know like what tournaments.
Oh, yeah.
Like is it state or
That one was like,
Local.
I think tennis has just open tournaments.
yeah.
You can kind of like sign up, compete, win. Not me though.
Compete.
My cousin's actually a really good tennis player. She's
Yeah.
like 15 and yeah, she's just moved to Brisbane actually to
Pursue.
pursue her
and
dreams.
yeah.
She's training full time, so I hope she
wow,
makes
training
it.
full time. She must be very good.
Yeah, she's really, really good. She's from Western Australia. Shout out, Zaya Baker.
Awesome work.
But I hope she makes it because
Yeah. Well, training full
that
time is
would be
pretty
cool.
impressive.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think
so
she is. Yeah,
She's probably pretty good.
yeah. So that's cool.
That's
Well,
my other sports. Yeah.
tennis superstar turned rugby league superstar.
Exactly right.
Do you have anything else?
No.
Well, we'll wrap it up there. Thank you so much, Rory, for jumping on the show. A little short and sweet, getting to know you, but
Yeah.
thank you.
for
Really
having me.
appreciate it.
It was so fun.
No, and good luck with your rehab, getting
Oh, yeah.
back. Hopefully not too long
Soon.
now. Yeah. Very soon. But thanks so much.
All good.
Thanks.